Hey guys, so welcome back. So, as part of the whole montage of duels with Laval Quasar, I'm actually going to finish up the third and final part of the montage. So, what I'll be starting off here is, they call it the checkmate server. Actually, I can go and show you real quickly. I don't know what it exactly is, except for the fact that, okay, now so I just downloaded an update this morning. So apparently they added some new things, like the random duel, the puzzles, and the CM duels. The checkmate duels is actually what it's called. It was in the checkmate server, and I think I did an unranked duel. I'm not exactly sure, but essentially you can face some international people, because that's what it said. It's part of an international server. So yeah, I did my first duel. This guy was running like Atlantean, some looking thing, and I beat him. So whatever. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So pretty much, this guy kind of reminded me of Crump from the original Yugioh. That what's her face? Taya had a face in season 3 of the Virtual World, because that motherfucker was obsessed with penguins. Oh my gosh, like just everything with penguins. He was like the look, the feel, the taste of penguins. Like I don't know. He was an accountant and had an obsession with penguins since he was a little kid. And anyway, so I get to go first, and what I pretty much do is always evaluate your hand, right? So I always like to play my one day of peace before I play my Pot of Duality. Alright, so I'm protected for this turn, plus I, of course, had a Swift Scarecrow. Then I play my Pot of Duality, and I don't really have anything good, so I just choose the Cardcar, set one of my trap cards, doesn't matter which one, and then activate Cardcar D's effect. I've got a Rekindling, I've got a level 1, now all I'm really looking for is a Molten Conduction field, or some form of a Molten Conduction field. So he discards this Warrior of Atlantis to get the Legendary Ocean thing, and then he activates a Moray of Greed, and he gets to draw those 3 new monster-looking things, and yeah, they're all penguins, as I told you. Yeah, Nightmare Penguin is water, but in the anime, Nightmare Penguin was a wind, which was kind of weird. So anyway, because of Legendary Ocean, he can normal summon this guy without tributing, and then this guy's essentially a rescue rabbit for penguins, pretty much, because you'll see what happens. Penguins! Actually, it could have been any penguin, so it didn't have to be that. It just happened to be that he wanted to go for... Yeah, he could have gone into a rank 4, I suppose. But, did he have to? Yeah, he did. So he just wanted to go into Zenmains, because Zenmains is a pretty good defensive... I almost said Pokemon. A good defensive monster, so yeah. And I didn't know what his face down was, and you know how I am. I feel the need to get rid of face downs. So, in order to get a lava monster in the grave right now, so that way if I set Handmaiden and he attacks it, her effect goes off, I went ahead and used Blaster's effect right now. And that's exactly what I did. So, I just did that, destroying his face down, and of course it's Dark Bribe against a monster effect, so that doesn't do anything. So, whatever. And then, I think he does that again. Oh yeah, I'll blow up the field, so I don't get to activate Chain Whirlwind yet. I should have probably waited for him to activate the effect, but, you know, whatevers, it doesn't really matter. Then he goes ahead and attacks. And of course he activates the effect, so I don't get to do anything with that. But since I activated her effect last time, now I've got everything that I need, the perfect recipe. Go into, you know, the same shit that I always go into, and draw my cards. Laval Dragon, please get Zenmains out of my face. Quasar, please get this duelist out of my face. And that's how you do it, pretty much. So yeah, apparently because I'm using the Corp server, I was named Casey Screw the Rules. I mean, obviously my name didn't fit. But yeah, anyway. So, Exodia. Okay, and then here was this other one. This guy, oh yeah, this guy was kind of a little bitch because he quit out early. What most people do whenever they see this deck going against them. I don't know why more people don't run Lavals. Honestly, don't you see how much this deck rapes? Why not, like, take the idea and, like, run with it? Because it's amazing. Anyway, first thing you always want to do, filter your deck, Molten Conduction field. And then I just one day... Well, actually, I could summon Quasar right now, but I'm not going to. Because I don't want to. I want to wait till I can actually attack. So I let him do his thing, and I'm like, oh shit, 2 face down cards. Well, let's see what I can do. So I go ahead and do that. Discard that. And I decided not to summon Quasar yet because I really want to be able to get rid of those 2 monsters first. Go ahead, send 2 Lakeside Ladies to the grave. And now that I've got 2 Rekindlings, I can actually... I don't have to worry about the fact that I've got an extra monster on the field. So go ahead, get rid of one of them, and MST the other one, then Rekindle. So notice I can only make 2 Synchros right now, but that's okay because I've got a second Rekindling. Draw 2 cards. Oh, and I drew into a third Rekindling, isn't that nice? So yeah, send Zenmain's back to the hand, and I summon him, and this guy's like, well, fuck this shit. Oh wait, no, this guy, oh no, I thought this guy was Ramadan Dan. This guy's Red Severin. Yeah. Wait, where's Ramadan Dan? I don't know. He's down here somewhere. We'll get to him. But yeah, that guy was actually legit and stayed in. Oh, and this guy was running Perfect Agents, I believe that's what they're called. So that's kind of cool. I don't really ever see that anymore these days. So yeah, Ancient well, thought he was running Perfect Agents, but normally people run multiple copies of Herald of Perfection along with like what's it called? That Advanced Ritual Art or whatever it's called. But he's only running one copy of the ritual, and only one copy of the fucking monster. Are you serious? Wow, he got lucky that he top decked both of them in his hand. Too bad he can't summon it though, but that's fine. So I go first. So the only thing that I wanted to do with this is play Cardcar D and discard Cannoneer. And that's pretty much it. That way, if Handmaiden gets blown up, her effect goes off. So, yeah, I have to get rid of his face down first. So, I will find a way. Don't worry. Oh, actually, I've got Blaster in my hand and a Lakeside Lady, so. What I ended up doing was, because I needed Handmaiden in the grave in order to kick off her effect, I decided to destroy my own Handmaiden by discarding Lakeside Lady and Blaster. And when a card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, I can activate Chain Whirlwind, which then blows up both of his back row. And because it was chained, now I get Activator effect. Aren't I so smart? Yes, I are. Anyway, so now I can rekindle the flame, and then just summon Boost Warrior to, you know, do the typical thing that I do. And yeah, I'm surprised Effect Failure isn't a fairy. Why is it a spellcaster? It's clearly light, fairy-looking monster with wings. So anyway, yeah, that's that game right there. Pretty fast. I usually win either on the 3rd or the 5th turn, like total, like either my 2nd or my 3rd turn. But yeah, that's Exodia, so I'm not going to show you that. Oh, and this was Quacker Oats. Yeah, this guy he quit out as well because I mean, look at the deck that he's running. He's running a random Evangelion. Random Exodios, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, a random Advanced Ritual Art for his shit. And why aren't you running more? Does he already have one in his hand? No, he does. Where's his second Advanced Ritual Art? Did I pass over? Okay, there it is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, bunch of normal monsters, not very good. So yeah, anyway. So that's all he can pretty well do. I'm not really concerned with any of that shit. So I discard my Cannoneer like I normally do. And as long as he can't kill me right here, I'm totally fine. But he, for some reason, summons a Formula Synchron. Well, actually, that intrigues me. What is his extra deck? Shooting Quasar Dragon. Ha! That is laughable, actually. Send Handmaiden, kick off her effects. That is actually really laughable. I can't believe you think that you can summon a friggin' Quasar with this deck. Anyway, so Molten Conduction, so that way I can destroy one of his face downs later on. And hopefully if he attacks my face down, I can, well, he doesn't. Shit. Oh, well, that's perfectly fine. Now I can summon Quasar, so how am I going to summon Quasar? Blaster, blow up my own fucking monster. Rekindle. And yeah, so that's the reason why Lakeside Lady's got such a nice effect. She really does. She's worth, however, I think I paid $1.50 for her. Yeah, she's worth it. Send that back to the hand. Quasar. Wow, I summoned yeah, you better quit out, motherfucker. You're not gonna fucking summon Quasar with that shitty deck. Anyway, so, the fuck just texted me? I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, this was kind of cool. I actually ran into an Evil Swarm deck. So I've never faced an Evil Swarm deck, you know, with the guy actually summoning the Evil Swarm. Swarms. I faced Jarvis once, and he was running Evil Swarms. But God, Jarvis does not know how to run Evil Swarms. He will not go into rank 4s for some reason. And this guy, I was actually, wow, 3 Ophions? Isn't that overkill? I don't know. I would have thought that 2 of them would be fine. But yeah, this guy actually did not go into Ophion first turn, which kind of surprised me. But what the hell did I play? A Molten Conduction field. Okay, so go ahead, kick off the effects, and go for a blaster so I can immediately add a blaster to my hand. Normally I don't do that, but I wanted to be able to destroy face downs, so yeah, he goes ahead, attacks. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So at this point, wait, oh yeah, so he summons Bahamut, which is the cheapest of the 3 main dudes between Ophion and Ouroboros. So yeah, now that I've got 2 Cannoneers in the grave, right? And a Lakeside Lady, which means that I can destroy both of his back row, because I've got a 3rd Cannoneer in my hand. So you'll see what happens. Go ahead, blow up one of his back row. Safe zone, actually, so that's pretty cool, because he can't activate it to try to protect it, because it would have gotten destroyed anyway. Now I've got 3 Cannoneers in the grave and 1 Lakeside Lady. Banish one of the Cannoneers to destroy his other face down, which thank God I did, because it was a Solemn Warning, which would have been a bitch of a card. And then I've got plenty of Lavals to send back enough monsters, obviously only 1, so I only need 2 Lavals in the grave. And bounce it back, and clear the field so that way Quasar can take the field and bring me victory, pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep, and got these 2, I think, both of them. This guy was, I think both of them end up... Oh man, this guy really pissed me off. I mean, you'll see why. But he was running Mecha Phantom Beasts, and while I don't think that they're that great, some other people apparently disagree with me because they are running them, obviously. So go ahead and do your thing. I'm not going to stop you. So he actually does do a really smart thing with creature swap, except for the fact that he places it face down. I don't know why. But because one of his monsters, I think it's this monster right here. Yeah, it has a really nice effect. So yeah, anyway. Go ahead, add the Rekindling to my hand, because that's really what I'm looking for. And I need to be able to Molten Conduction somehow, so I just go ahead and set her face down. Unfortunately, he takes my monster, and I don't even really benefit from this flying Kamakari, whatever it is. Kamakiri, so yeah. Anyway, he inflicts some damage, and he's got a lot of monsters. Now I've got a Molten Conduction field. And I destroy the face down first. Go ahead, do that. And I won't be able to send back everything, but that's totally fine. So you'll actually see that I do something a little bit different. First of all, the fact that I accidentally summoned a Lakeside Lady instead of the Magma Cannoneer that I was actually going after. Thankfully, it doesn't freaking matter, because I can still normal summon this turn. So I go ahead and normal summon for that, and then I can synchro summon for one more time. So there you go, because I drew into Rekindling. But even if I didn't have the Rekindling, I would have still been able to go into... Oh, no, actually I wouldn't have, because you need a fire monster, a non-tuna fire monster to make Laval Dragon. Whatever, doesn't matter. I drew into lucky me, I guess. So I send back every monster except for my Lakeside Lady, and here's the reason why. It's because I want the Lakeside Lady to be in the grave if possible, so that way I can destroy some more face downs if he decided to set any next turn. Like if he set 2 cards, I wanted to be able to destroy some face downs. But yeah, I accidentally sent back too many Lavals, and I screwed myself anyway. So I went ahead and attacked for that. Now he's at 4,000, so all I need to do is attack one more time, pretty much. I let him use that effect. That's totally fine. I don't really give a shit about that. But when he used that effect, I was like, no. Destroy it. So now he's got no tokens, and he's got 2 back row. And he was bluffing, obviously, because he couldn't use either of them. So, doesn't matter, and I beat him. So, yep, I didn't really like that guy. And this guy, here's the Ramadan. Motherfucking Ramadan. That son of a bitch. Yeah, he was running Psychics, not a very good Psychic deck, but he was running Psychics nonetheless. And I was actually thinking about maybe running Redox in my old Psychic deck, but I don't really like... Wait, does he have a... He must have one. Where would it be? There it is. 2 Miracle Synchro Fusions, which is a good number. I would run 2 Miracle Synchro Fusions. One of them for Ultimate Axon Kicker, the other one for Naturia X-Zero. But, yeah, so all I can really do is just Pot of Duality at this point. Oh, a Molten Conduction Field. I'll take it. So, obviously, next turn, I'll be able to summon Quasar. Because I don't want to summon him this turn. Plus, I can't, because I played Pot of Duality. Go ahead and set. I know that's kind of risky, because now I can't activate Blaster's effect. But, whatever. At least I didn't have to take that damage right there. But I still go ahead and destroy Naturia Barkion, because this motherfucker can negate spells continuously, which is really annoying. But, whatever. I go ahead and take the damage right here with Magical Android. So, whatever. It turns out that his other face down was also Brain Hazard. I did not know that. Otherwise, I would have been totally fine. A Dark Hole, and I've got Swift Scarecrow to save me just in case. And plus, I've got a Molten Conduction Field, so that means I can send a Lakeside Lady and a Laval Miller to destroy more face downs, but not necessary, so whatever. He gains 1,200. It doesn't really affect me that much. So go ahead and send both of his monsters back. And not only does... okay, so I would only be able to inflict 8,000 because of Quasar, right? Well, actually, I've got... what's his face? Blaster, the Dragon Rule of Infernos in my graveyard, so that would be an extra 2,800. So that would be 10,800. And he saw that coming, so he's like, oh shit, I'm out of here. I'm a little bitch. I'm gonna quit out. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So that's pretty much it. If you want to see the deck, because I didn't show you the deck this time because it's just a montage of duels. I'll go ahead and show it to you. So the only thing that I think that I might have changed since last time is I did add 3 skill drains into the side deck, and the reason why is because if you face things like, I don't know, elemental dragons, you could either run Imperial Iron Wall or skill drain, but if you run things like evil swarms, you might want to put in the skill drain. And here's the reason why. Skill drain's really only going to affect when you summon your synchro monsters, obviously, and your card cards. Because everything else, Swift Scarecrow, Battle Fader, they're activated from your hand. Laval Miller, they're activated from your... It's activated when he's in the grave. Blaster is activated in the hand. Lakeside Lady's activated from the grave. So it actually might be worth it just because I know Skill Drain fucks over a lot of decks, including this deck sometimes. But when I'm about to summon my Synchro monsters, I can just, you know, either MST mine, activate Chain Whirlwind and include Skill Drain in one of the 2 that I destroy, or discard a Fire Monster along with Blaster to destroy my own Skill Drain. You know? There's multiple ways of getting rid of my Skill Drain when it comes time to, you know, start summoning Quasar. Because if Quasar hits the field and Skill Drain's still on the field, he can only attack once, which is kind of stupid, but that's how Yu-Gi-Oh works. So anyway, I would definitely run 3 Skill Drains. 3 Skill Drains should be everyone's side deck. I also run 3 Summon Limits just because of if they try to do a lot of XYZing, Synchroing, whatever. Both of those require 3 summons. Either Tuner, Non-Tuner, Synchro, or Non-Tuner, Non-Tuner, XYZ. Either one. And then, of course, I still have Leviathan in here just because of things like Naturia Barkion. He can't activate his effect in response to this because nothing can. This destroys a Quasar, in fact. So, whatever. And that's pretty much it. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be bringing you Exodia action next time because I've got a lot of good duels with Exodia. So this is the new Exodia that I was working on. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.